Good evening, friends. Let us do one more session now. Let us do one more practice set. Practice set of synonyms. Right. Let us quickly start. Eruption. Eruption, like we had discussed earlier, right? We should look for some hints in any given word of English. Here, let's look at the word rupture. You all know what is rupture, right? Rupturing of a wound. Rupturing of a wound is an injury in which something inside the body breaks. Rupture of a blood vessel, or when something breaks, then blood will come out, right? That is rupture. We also say rupture of pipes. That means the pipe is broken and either oil or water is flowing out now. That is rupture. Rupture of relations, right? A ruptured appendix, ruptured artery, etc. These terms are also used in medicine also, right? So rupture is something like breaking of something, breaking of a container or bursting of something, right? Now let's look at this word eruption. Eruption also includes the same thing, that is the same rupture. That is the same rupture. Now eruption means to enter or appear somewhere suddenly or by with force. That is erupt. Bursting. Eruption is also equal to bursting. To break into something. Eruption is to break into something or to enter into something. Violence erupted. Violence suddenly burst. Generally by force. Eruption is something by force. Violence erupted in their peaceful lives. That is, violence suddenly burst in. So obviously bursting in is definitely a synonym. Let's look at the other ones. Hate. We all know what is hate. Hate is simple dislike. We should not hate anyone. We should love everyone. Right. Interference. We all know what is interference. By the way, we discussed about burst, right? Bursting is something breaking from inside. Bursting of balloon, let's say. That is called bursting. Generally, because of pressure, some pressure from within, then if it breaks, that is called bursting. Balloon bursting or river burst. River burst its banks. There's too much water in the river, it has overflown into the banks. Bursting of pipes. He bursted into the room. That means he came suddenly into the room. Interference. Interference is getting involved. Getting involved into others' matters. Interfering into others' matters. Interfering is what? You involve into others' matters which they might not like. That is interference. Getting involved into others' matters which might annoy them. For example, political interference is stalling the progress, or foreign interference into internal matters. We don't want that, right? Some other country lecturing us on our internal matters. That we don't want. Altercation. Altercation. Altercation is kind of a noisy argument. Altercation is a noisy argument. I'll make it little small. Altercation is a not noisy argument. The young person next door always involves himself in a lot of altercations. That means this fellow fights a lot. He argues with everyone around. That is called altercation, arguing or fighting or making noisy arguments. Okay, we should not involve in lot of altercations. Good. So now we finish this. Echelon. Echelon. CH, though it is CH, it should be pronounced as Esha. Sha. Echelon. Echelon means a rank or level in an organization. The lower echelons of the civil service or the upper echelons of the civil service. That means the upper rank people of the civil service. Rank or authority or position in an organization, in army, etc. That is echelon. Obviously, uh, rank is equal to echelon. Let's look at the other ones. Rank we all know, right? What is this rank? One rank that we use generally is the order: first rank, second rank, third rank. The other rank is also, the rank is the position of the soldiers in the army. Rank we also use to mention the degree of quality. What is its rank, etc. Okay. So rank we all know. Then opponent. What is opponent? We all know. Opponent is someone with whom you are playing against or fighting against. That person is an opponent. India and Australia. India is playing with against Australia, means Australia and India opponents. Right. He is a worthy opponent. In Mahabharata, Duryodhana picks Bhima to fight. He was given a choice to fight with anyone else, but he still chooses Bhima and loses the battle. Right. So why did he choose? Why did he pick Bhima? Because he felt Bhima is a worthy opponent. Is is equal to him. That is a worthy opponent, or we can say he's a strong opponent. Okay. In political parties, we might see when the opponent political parties will be there, right? We can say outspoken opponent. That means not all opponents express themselves. Outspoken opponent is someone who expresses himself or herself loudly. Follower. We know follower is someone who follows. What does it mean by following? Who supports. Person who supports something or follows something. He likes something. I am follower of cricket. I am follower of chess, football, etc. I am follower of Vivekananda. Someone is follower of someone. That means they like them. Who they admire them. Okay, that is following. Identity. You would have heard this word identical triangles in your school, etc. That means these are similar triangles, right? Similar triangles. What is your identity? Identity is the same. What is your identity card? Identity card is something like a PAN card or Aadhaar card, etc. They tell you who you are. Identity is the same thing. Who are, what somebody or something is about. That is identity. Identity card tells you about the same thing. Now, this is related to identical also. Identical means similar. When we are saying about identity, what is your identity? What is your national identity? Means you are an Indian. That means you are identical to Indians, right? What is your cultural identity? Let's say you are a Hindu, Muslim, etc. Or what is your religious identity? Cultural identity is you are a North Indian, South Indian, whatever. The identity means who are, what you are about, who are you similar to. That is identity. We use it in multiple places. Identity of the criminal is not clear. That means who is that criminal, we don't know. He has to keep his identity secret for whatever reason. Though he is full of love, he has to keep his identity secret. This kind of stories you see in movies, right? The hero loves the girl, but he cannot showcase his true identity. Okay, identity is who or what you are. Prevaricate. Prevaricate is to avoid a direct answer. That is prevaricate, to avoid direct answer. So when someone is questioning them, they are avoiding the answer. They don't want to answer. They want to hide the truth. That is prevaricate. Stop prevaricating and come to the point. For example, that means don't beat around the bush. Directly answer me. Okay, that is prevaricate. Let's look at these words. Anticipate. Anticipate something. Anticipate is expect something. Anticipating something means you are expecting something. You are trying to foresee something. Anticipate any problems. We are not anticipating any problems. That means we are not expecting any problems. Everything will be fine. we are anticipating the arrival at 8 o'clock. That means we are expecting the train to, for example, if it is train, it is to arrive at 8 o'clock. We anticipate the sales to be higher in this quarter. We are expecting. Anticipate is some expectation of the future. To expect something. Lie. Lying is, you all know, it is not telling truth. Delay. Delay also we know. Don't delay. What does that mean? Don't delay means do it quickly. Failing to do at the right time is delay. Or failing to do it quickly is delay. You should avoid delays. Don't do delays. Be it in preparation, be it in life, anything. We should not delay. We should not be late for anything. The train is delayed by 1 hour. That means the train is late by 1 hour. It should have arrived. It did not arrive. Authenticate. This is a very good word. We know who is an author. Okay. Who is an author? Author is someone who writes a book. Right? We know what is an authority. Authenticity. Okay. Let's look at these words. Author, authority, authenticity. Authenticity. See, in all these three words, and in fact, authenticate also. In all these three words, auth is common. Okay, auth means true. What has true to do with author? Earlier days, when someone is writing, it is used to be he is the one who has found out, and he is the one who is writing it, who is the first one who is writing it, and that's why he is the one who is right, and that's why he is the authority. Okay, authority is something that is coming from the other. Other is the one who has written. So authoritative work, that means it is the right work. Authoritative work. Okay, you should now when we say, we should refer to authoritative source. That means, so for example, Oxford Dictionary is the authoritative source for English meanings. That means Oxford Dictionary is the right source. Okay, auth is right. Authenticate. Now, authenticate is something related to right. Authenticate means to prove that something is right. Authenticate the documents. That means you are trying to prove that these documents are right or the documents are real. His sign has been authenticated by handwriting experts. That means the sign is correct or wrong. The handwriting experts have checked. A lot of times when you log into certain portals, you are asked passwords also, right? That is kind of authentication. To say that you are you only, to prove that you are real and you are you. You will ask for OTPs, mobile OTPs and all. Authenticate yourself. That means to say that you have to prove that you are yourself. That is authenticate. Exude. Exude is X is out. That we all know. Like external. You remember external for X. X is out. Something out. Something exude means something coming out. What is that something? Something coming out very slowly. The plant exudes sticky liquid. That means a sticky liquid is coming out of that plant. Foul smell exudes from that creature. That means that from that creature, whatever it is, it might be dead, foul smell is coming, bad smell is coming. That is exude. Ooze. Ooze. Ooze is also similar to exude. Okay, by the way, in the previous one, in the prevaricate, like we discussed, prevaricating is not answering directly. In all of these things, there is no correct answer. Okay, prevaricate, there is no correct answer here. That's why we are skipping it. Ooze. Ooze is also the same thing. If a thick liquid oozes from a place, that means the liquid is flowing from there very slowly. Blood oozed out of the wound. That means blood is coming out of that, out of the wound, out of the wound. Okay, oozing is exuding. This is the correct answer. Let's look at wither. Wither, you relate it to weather. Okay, I will give you a hint here. You relate it to weather. when the weather changes, let's say from winter to summer, what will happen? Plants will not get enough water, or animals will not get enough water. Plants will not get enough water. Then they slowly dry away. Okay, they slowly wither away under the scorching sun. What does wither mean here? If a plant withers, it means it dries up and it dies. It becomes less or weaker before it disappears completely. The withering is becoming lesser and weaker before it dries up. That is wither. Remember, related to weather, when the weather changes from winter to summer, then there will not be enough water and slowly the plants dry away. That is wither. Okay. In fact, this word is actually a variant of weather. Over centuries, weather has become a variant of weather. It has derived from weather only. Evaporate. Here, let's look at it clearly. We know this word vapor. What is vapor? Vapor is kind of steam, water vapor. We know what is water vapor. Evaporate is making something evaporate. That is creating vapor out of it. That is evaporate. If a liquid evaporates, that means it becomes into vapor. It turns into vapor. It becomes a gas. Heat until the water is completely evaporated. That means change heat until entire water becomes gas. Okay. His confidence evaporated as soon as he realized that I am his opponent. Okay. That is a boastful statement, but still, just for an example. Okay. His confidence evaporated. There is no more confidence when he realized that I am his opponent. Okay. Or you can say the vice versa also. My confidence evaporated when I realized you are my opinion. You are my opponent. Okay. Evaporate is also used when something is disappearing. When something is disappearing slowly. That is evaporate. Okay. So in this case, we know who's precarious. Precarious. Precarious situation. Precarious situation is it is not safe. Okay. It is not safe or certain. It can cause someone to fall. That is precarious situation. It is not safe or certain. He earned a precarious living. Means he is not very sure how will his income will be, how his life will be. That is precarious living. Financially precarious position of the company. That means when it will shut down, we don't know. Okay, the ladder looked very precarious. Precarious means it might fall anytime. We should not climb that ladder. Okay, the path, the path, uh, the road during rains is very precarious because where there are potholes we don't know, so we should not get onto those roads. Hyderabad roads are very precarious during rains, or Mumbai roads are precarious during rainy season. Okay, understood, right? Brittle. Brittle is something which is hard but very easily broken. Give me an example. For example, egg. Egg is very hard. You try to press it, it will never break. Okay, but if you hit it, it will break immediately. Or glass. Take a glass. If you try to press it uh, with your hands, it will not break. But if you hit it, it will break very easily. That is hard but easily broken. That is called brittle. Is brittle with age. At old age, people become very brittle. That means they might look good, but they become really weak. Okay, they can break very easily. They might look decent. Okay, brittle hair. That is brittle. Perilous. Perilous is something very dangerous. Perilous is also very dangerous. Perilous journey. Perilous adventure. Peril is also danger, by the way. If you don't know, Peril means danger. Peril is also danger. Perilous is also completely dangerous. Critical. Okay, let's look at related words in this case. You know who is a critic? Is a movie critic. You know criticism. Okay, so this critic all are related to some kind of judgment. Okay, criticism is kind of judgment only, right? Someone who is a critic, first he has to judge what kind of movie it is, right? They have to understand what exactly is this. So critical means saying criticize or critical. Critical is related to criticize, saying something is bad about someone or something. Okay, saying to tell something bad about someone, that is kind of criticism. That is one kind of meaning. It is very important, let's say. Then also we use the word critical. Critical judgment means it is very important judgment. Critical issue means it's a very important issue. Critical factor, the kidneys play a critical role in overall health. That means they play a very important role. So critical also means important also. Okay, so they all involve some kind of judgment. The patient is in a critical condition. Okay, it is not related to criticism. He is in a very critical situation, means very important situation. It is very important. The match is at a critical stage. That match is at a very important stage. Cautious, we know what is cautious. Cautious is very careful, very careful about what you are saying or what you are doing to avoid danger or mistakes. That is cautious. Caution. You might have seen a lot of boards with caution next to, let's say, a power transformer. You'll say caution, right? Don't come here. They will give caution. Cautious is that thing, being very careful about what you say or what you do. Okay. So precarious situation is a dangerous situation. Critical doesn't need to be dangerous. Critical has got other meanings also. Malaise. We all know what is mal. Mal is bad, malicious, malevolent, malignant. We discussed this earlier also. Mal is bad. Malicious tumor. In cancer, there are two kinds of tumors. One is benign tumor, that means it is not dangerous, and there is malignant tumor. Malignant tumor is dangerous. Mal is bad. Malaise, it means it is related something to bad. Malaise is actually means some illness. Okay, it is illness, but it is also used not just in illness, in other places also. Economic malaise, financial malaise, social malaise, etc. Malaise in society. The crime figures are showcasing the big malaise in the society. Okay, malaise means sickness, illness, that way. Stagnation. Stagnation is something that is not moving. Air stagnation, water stagnation, or economic stagnation also. Something that is there is no progress and that is not moving. Okay, that is stagnation. Spite. Spite is that feeling or wish to hurt someone. Okay, some like little bit of revenge that you want to take, that is spite. Some anger against someone. Okay, little bit of anger, not revenge is little harsh, but spite is that anger where you want to hurt someone, that is spite. Curse, we know what is curse. Okay, one kind of meaning is curse is a bad word. If you abuse someone, that is cursing someone. The other is a curse, like the gods give curses to someone, right? A lot of curses we see in the mythological stories. What is curse? a statement which has got some magical influence to do some bad to someone. Okay, let's say the says Narada cursed someone. Okay, that curse is that phrase or statement which will have bad influence on someone, which will lead to something bad. That is called curse. Sickness we all know it is illness. Malaise is actually equal to sickness. Vogue is actually fashion. It is coming from French. Vogue actually means fashion. Black is in vogue again. That means black has become fashion again. This novel has a great vogue 10 years ago, or this movie has a great vogue 10 years ago. That means it was shining at that point. That there was a lot of craze for that movie or that novel at that point. Okay, fashion is definitely a synonym here. Let's look at other ones. Reject, we all know rejection. Rejection means to refuse something. That is reject. Reject the candidate, reject the report, etc. Order. Order, we all know the way in which things or people are arranged. That is order. Merit order. Right, merit order is an order. Or the order that we give in any restaurant also. The list of items which they are supposed to bring. That is also order. Satisfaction. We all know what is satisfaction. Satisfaction is that happiness, right? Good feeling is a good feeling that you get when you achieve something. That is satisfaction. These are all not related to vogue. Vogue is related to fashion. Impregnate. Impregnate, we all know what is pregnancy. Look at this word very carefully. There's a prig here. There's a prig here. What is pregnancy? You all know what is pregnancy, right? Leading to childbirth. That is pregnancy. Right. Impregnate is actually to make a woman or a female animal pregnant. That is impregnate. The dog was impregnated. That means the dog was made to carry the pregnancy, probably to create someone of the same breed. Okay, that is called impregnate. Impregnate also means, so when you want to spread an idea fast, when you want to spread a race fast, then what you do? When you want to spread a race fast, then you pregnate lot of animals or lot of human beings at that place. Okay, right. You want lot of horses, let's say. Then what you do, instead of waiting naturally that when the horse will get pregnant, what you do, you forcibly pregnate all of them. You take the sperm and forcibly pregnate them, so that the population grows faster. So impregnate is also used in this context. It is impregnate also means to make a substance spread through an area very fast, so that the area is full of the substance. That is impregnate. You use it in that area also. Okay. Conceal we all means, we have discussed this earlier also, I think. Conceal means to hide. Concealing is hiding. Concealing facts means hiding facts. He kept his disease concealed from his family. Means he doesn't want to hurt his family. That's why probably he would have hidden that he has the disease. He has hidden the, let's say he has cancer, and he has concealed it from his family. Suffer. Suffer is pain. That we all know, right? Badly affected by pain, sad feeling, etc. That is suffer. Affect. Lot of people get confused with this affect and affect with E. Today I will tell you this difference. Affect with A is a verb. Affect with E is a noun. Okay. A is verb and E is noun. Affecting lives of children. That is A. Affecting. Okay. because it is verb. Ing, that's why ing will happen. Country affected by drought. Here we are using past tense, affected by drought. The country is affected by drought. So that is A. Or wherever you are using it as a verb, it is called affect. A-F-F-E-C-T. Adversely affected, adversely affected. Okay? Or badly affected. The country is badly affected by the bombing. That effect is A. Okay? Whereas EFFECT, EFFECT is the result of something. What is the effect of this drug? In this case, it is used as a noun, right? What is the effect of this drug? That is EFFECT, not AFFECT. AFFECT is verb and EFFECT is, this is noun. So please note the difference. Affecting, affected, all will come, past tense, etc. will come in A, not E. E is only affect. No more variations in this. Okay. Conclude. You know what is conclude, right? Conclude is conclusion. To decide, something basis some evidence. That is conclusion. Or to believe something basis some evidence. That is conclusion. So in this case, of all these words, affect is the one probably that comes close, because conceal is hiding, suffering is suffering, concluding is conclude also doesn't mean impregnate. So we can say effect is the one because it affects the population. If you are forced to choose a option, then you can choose effect. Otherwise, there is no clear synonym here. Delegate. You delegate your authority to someone. They decided not to send a delegate to the conference. The delegate rejected the proposal. The conference was attended by a delegate. Okay, these are various uses. Delegate. Delegate is actually representative. A delegate who is chosen to represent the views of certain set. Okay, a delegate is sent to a conference means we have picked one person among us who will represent our views. Okay, that fellow is a delegate. Delegate is someone who is representing our views. Officer. Officer is someone who is holding some authority in some position, either in government or some organization, etc. It is not delegate. Member. Member is just a group member. Is one among the group. Okay. Participant. Participant is who is taking part. Remember this part. Who is taking his part in some activity. That fellow is a participant. Participant in the group discussion. Or participants in the game. Participants in the competition, etc. Representative. Representative, if you don't remember, you remember this word present. Who will say present on your behalf? That person is representative. You are not going, you are sending someone else on your behalf. He is your representative. He is going to say present on your behalf. Okay. Elected representatives means we are not making the decisions. Our MPs, MLAs, these people will represent us. Will represent our views to make the decisions. Okay. This is the House of Representatives. That means House of MLAs, MPs, this one, the assembly. Okay, who is saying present on your behalf? That is representative. Obviously, delegate is a representative. Abandon. Abandon is actually to leave someone. To leave someone or leave something, that is abandon. Or to stop doing something. Something in the middle. That is also abandon. The plan was abandoned or the match was abandoned. Abandoned means the match was stopped in the middle because of the rain, let's say. He abandoned his principles. He abandoned his town, etc. Admit. Admit, we all know what is admit. Admit is accept. To agree, to agree that something is true, that is admit. Accept is willful also. Admit generally it can be willful, it might not be willful. He admitted his guilt, his mistakes. Okay, that means he doesn't like to admit, but he doesn't like to accept, but he still accepted. That is admit. Refrain. Refrain is to stop yourself from doing something. They appeal to the protesters to refrain from violence. That means to stop doing violence, to stop doing. Okay. Abstain. Abstain from what? Let's say. Or abstain from drinking. Abstain from alcohol. Abstain from drugs. This all means choosing not to do something, or choosing not to use a word, or not to have something, or choosing not to do something. Abstain from drinking means choosing not to do drinking. You don't want to drink. That is abstaining from drinking. Okay. You do it because even though you like it, we abstain because it is not good for health or something. That is abstain. Forsake. Forsake is to leave someone or something even when you have responsibility. He promised her that he will never forsake her. Okay. The past is forsook. He forsook the city and went to his village. Okay. For example, forsake is kind of abandon. Forsake is giving up. Stop doing something. That is forsake. To leave somebody or to stop doing something even when you like to do something. That is forsake. Ever. Ever is an important word. Ever means to state very clearly. To state very clearly and strongly that something is true. She averred that she has never met him. That means she is stating it very strongly. Similarly, assert also. Assert also is also equal to ever, assert, ephim. These are all similar. Assert means to state clearly that something is true. That is assert. She continued to assert that she was innocent. That means she was clearly saying that she is innocent. That is assert. Ever and assert are just they are same. Confess. Confess is actually to admit, generally to the police, generally to the police um, or any law authority, to say that uh, that they have done something wrong, something illegal. That is confessing. Confession of the criminal. She confessed to the murder. That means she agreed, she admitted. He confessed that he has stolen, etc. Impress. We all know what is impress. Impress is something impresses you. That means you admire that. You like it. That is impress. He impressed the girl. For example, trust. Trust also we know. What is trust? Trust is that faith, the belief that something or someone is actually good. That is it. That is called trust. Okay. Yeah. Yeah actually means to turn a ship or plane to one side, away from the direction in which it is going. So it is equal to actually equal to drift. Dedicate. Dedicate we all know. Dedicate your time to something, to to dancing, to painting, etc. What does that mean? To give lot of your time and efforts to a particular activity because you think it is important. Okay, he dedicated his life to helping the poor. That means he thinks helping the poor is very important. That's why he spent a lot of his life and effort to the poor. We also say the word is the word for, let's say, dedicate the award to someone. That is, we are officially, when someone has got an award, we are actually thanking someone else. That is dedicate. Okay. Soar. Soar means rise very quickly. For example, if the prices soar, that means the price rising very quickly, very quickly, very smoothly in air. Music soars. That means music is becoming higher and louder. Temperatures, soaring temperatures. The temperatures are rising. Soaring pollution, soaring prices, soaring costs, etc. Unemployment has soared to 12%, 20%, etc. Unemployment has quickly increased. Soar means increase. SOAR. Remember this. Soar is increase. Arouse. Arouse is to make someone to have a particular feeling. To arouse someone's interest. Okay. To make someone have that particular feeling. Okay. Arouse also is used for sexual excitement also. Drift we discussed earlier. Delectable. Delectable means very extremely pleasant to taste, smell, or look. Delectable movie. Delectable smell of freshly baked cakes. Delectable chocolates, etc. So it is very attractive, even either to taste, smell, or to look. Okay, attractive is a synonym here. Okay, delightful. Delightful is very pleasant. Delightful child, delightful little village, etc. Delightful means very pleasant. That is very pleasant, delightful. Desirable. Desirable means you would like to have that thing. You desire that. That is desirable. You like to have that thing, or it is worth it. That is desirable. Or sometimes you will use it for sexual desire also. She is a desirable woman. That means she is sexually very attractive. Delicate. Delicate is not related to this one. Delectable. We all know what is delicate. Delicate is something easily damaged. Delicate cups. That means they can get damaged very easily. Delicate phone, etc. So attractive is the right word here. Hinder. Hinder means obstruct actually. To make it difficult, uh, to make it difficult for someone to do something. That is hinder. A political situation that is hindering economic growth. That means economic growth, the situation is actually stopping economic growth. Obstruct we discussed. Obstruct is also the same thing. Obstructing progress. Similarly, you are obstructing my way. That means you are stopping me. You are not letting me go. Okay. You are preventing me to go. That is obstruct. Challenge. We all know what is challenge. Challenge is a kind of a difficult task. Or you challenge your opponent. That means you invite them for either for a game or for something else. A challenging role in his acting career. Significant challenge. He faced many challenges in his life. So challenges are all difficult tasks. Damage. We all know what is damage. Some harm that is done. That is damage. Permanent damage, irreversible damage, accident caused permanent damage to the vehicle, etc. Ruin. Ruin also is equal to damage something very badly. Bad weather ruined our trip, for example. His mistakes, his mistake ruined his chance of getting into IIT, ruined his chance of getting the job, etc. So hinder is equal to obstruct. Reiterate. There is something there is some redo. Re means again. Again iterate. Okay. Again iterate means to specify again, to emphasize again, to repeat something that we have already said. That is to emphasize, to reiterate an argument. The government reiterated its commitment to economic reform, etc. Reassess. Reassess is again assess, to reassess. Assess is to decide something, right? To assessment. Assessment is a test to decide what is the value. Assessment of minerals or to decide the quality. Reassess the situation. That is rewrite. Again, write. We know. Rewrite means to write again. Rewrite the document. That means you write the document again. In fact, you have to modify it again to improve it. Repeat. Repeat means saying it again, right? To say or write something again. Again, re means again. Stutter. Stutter is actually the difficulty of speaking. Speaking. Um, some people have this problem, right? Work. They say something. They say something like this. What? So they have the difficulty of speaking. That is called stuttering because they are not able to stop. They are not able to stop where they have to stop. It will go on repeating. That is called stuttering. Okay. So reiterate is actually equal to repeat. Feign. Feign means to pretend to pretend that you have some illness or sickness, tiredness, etc. You have that some particular feeling. To pretend that you have a particular feeling. Pretend is definitely a synonym here. I'll give some examples of feign. He survived the massacre of the terrorists by feigning death. That means he pretended that he was dead, and that's why he was able to escape. A present to me, she asked with feigned surprise. She is not surprised, but she is acting surprised. A present to me, she is acting, right? She is pretending that she is surprised. Okay, that is feigning surprise. Pretend, we all know what is pretend. Pretend to behave in a particular way so that you make people believe that you are different. Okay, I'm tired of pretending all the time. He pretended to his family that everything is fine, etc. Attendance. Attend is to be present at the event. That is attendance. I attended the school yesterday. I attended the meeting yesterday, etc. Condemn. Condemn, we had discussed this earlier also. To say very strongly that you think something is bad, that you don't agree. Often by moral reasons. That is condemn. The government issued a statement condemning the killings. Okay, that means the government issued a strong statement. Condone. Condone. Condone is to accept behavior that is morally wrong or to treat as if it was not serious. Okay. Condone is kind of forgiving. Okay. It is kind of forgiving. Condoning is to forgive people, to accept their behavior which is actually wrong only. Okay, but still you accept it. That is condoning. The college cannot condone any behavior that involves illicit drugs. That means the college will not forgive, will not accept the behavior when it is dealing with drugs. The college might condone the behavior where people don't attend classes. Hence, condone is not related to feign. Vituperate. It means to find fault with, to scold someone, or to abuse someone very badly. That is equal to abuse. Appreciate is definitely not abuse, right? Appreciate is to say something good about person, to recognize the good qualities. He appreciated me, etc. Appraise. Abuse we discussed this earlier. Appraise. And appraise is this also we discussed. Okay. To consider or examine something to make an opinion about that. Okay. To examine a building, an object, etc. To determine the worth of it. To make the judgment about the worth. That person who does it is called appraiser. When I go to in government bank or any bank for a gold loan, most probably an appraiser will be there to estimate the value of your gold. Okay, appraisal is the yearly or half yearly activity done in all organizations for to decide how much increment has to be given to employees to decide their worth. That is appraisal. Appraising glance. Managers must appraise all staff, etc. Encourage. Encourage is to give someone some courage or some support. We all know. Encouraging parents, encouraging friends, having such people is really something very nice, right? It's it's really good luck. Nauseate. Nauseate. It comes from nausea. Nausea we know, right? Nausea is that feeling of vomiting. Nauseate is to make someone feel that get that feeling of vomiting. The smell nauseates me. The smell of fish nauseates me. That means I get that feeling of vomiting when I smell that. Okay. Tempt. We know what is tempt. Tempt is to attract someone or make someone do something, even if you know that it is wrong. Make someone do something even when they know it is wrong. That is persuading someone to do something which you want them to do. Okay. Temptations of life. Tempting ice cream. He was tempted into a life of crime, etc. That is tempt. Sicken. Sicken. Nausea is related to sickness, right? Sicken is making someone sick. Nauseate is also making someone feel vomiting, which is kind of equal to sicking. Sick, right? Despise. Despise means to dislike someone. Despise, to dislike someone or having no respect for someone. She despised him. That means she hated him. She never liked him. She didn't like him. She disliked him. She despised him for his weakness. Okay. Detest. Detest is also, this is dislike. This is more of hatred. To hate someone very much. Despise is small. Detest is larger. Despise is not having respect. Despise and detest, these are synonyms. Okay. Having no respect for someone or something is despise. Detest is hating someone, hate someone something very much. That is detest. Okay. Iniquitous. Iniquitous is very unfair, very wrong. An iniquitous system, iniquitous practice. That means very unfair. That is very unfair. Very unfair is what? It is kind of biased. Unequal, which is not equal. Unequal. Unequal in size, unequal in strength, unequal distribution of wealth, unequal context, unequal in length, unequal size, etc., etc., etc. Okay, different in size, amount, etc. We also use this word in when people are different in different ways, which which might look unfair also. That way, unequal can also become a synonym with iniquitous. Okay. Curious is not related to this one. Curious is having a good, strong desire to do something. That is curious. He's a curious boy. That means he asks a lot of questions. Biased. Biased is tending to show favor towards someone, to some person or some side, etc. Biased judge. Judge should never be biased. The research was biased. The article was biased towards one political angle, etc. Wicked. Wicked is something dangerous, something that is harmful. We know what is wicked. Ecstatic. Ecstatic, we discussed this earlier, is very happy, very excited. Ecstatic. She was ecstatic about her new job. And when she is very happy about her new job. Animated. Animated is full of interest, full of energy. From the same word anim. Anim is the same word animal. From anim only we have got this word animal. Animation. Animation is full of movement, right? Full of interest and energy. That's why called animation. Is animated means he has got lot of interest and energy. Enraptured. Enrapture is uh, enraptured is to give someone great pleasure of joy. We are enraptured by the music. That means we are completely elated by the music. Bewilder. We discussed earlier. Bewilder means confuse, thoroughly confuse someone. That is bewildered. His actions bewilder his family. That means they confuse his family. Fitful. Fitful is happening only for very small duration, not continuous. Fitful burst of energy or fitful night's sleep. That means it is not continuous. It is breaking. Okay. So in this case, animated can also be a synonym and raptured can also be synonym. Okay. If you have to choose, enraptured would be a better choice because animated is about energy. Enraptured is about happiness. Okay. Full of uh, interest and energy, that is animation. So it's better you pick enraptured. Replenish. Replenish means refill. Replenish the goods, replenish the warehouse, replenish the inventory, etc. That means to make something full again. The goods are over, the shopkeeper has to replenish. Okay, that is fill. Okay, that is replenish is equal to refill, filling something. Supply. You know what is supply, right? Supply of food, supply of medicines, etc. Provide is to give. Provide food, provide medicine, etc. Restore. Restore is it was earlier in some position, you bring it back to the same position to bring back a situation or feeling that existed before. Okay, to repair a building was restored, etc. Or restore public confidence, restore your faith in human nature. The operation restored his health, etc. Bring back to the original situation. Replenish is refilling of goods. In a way, restoring is not exactly equal to replenish. Wallow. Wallow means Wallow means to roll, to lie and roll about in water or mud, like hippopotamus or buffaloes they do, right? Wallowing in river. Okay, that is wallow. To lie and roll about in water or mud, to keep cool for pleasure, or in other meaning, to enjoy something that causes you pleasure. That is called. That is also called wallow. She wallowed in the luxury of the hotel. That means to enjoy something, to enjoy that thing. That is wallow. In this case, luxuriate means also means the same thing. Luxuriate is having enjoying the luxury. Okay. Suffer is definitely not. Suffer is something bad, badly affected by disease, pain, etc. Sacrifice. Sacrifice is kind of giving up something which you like, which is valuable to you. Parents make a lot of sacrifices for children. Prosper. Prosper is to become successful, to develop in a positive way. Economy prospered under his administration. There is everywhere prosperity under in Rama's kingdom, etc. Innate something which comes with birth, which you have from birth. Innate, which is inborn. Unique. Unique means it is only one of its kind. There are no parallels. Everyone's fingerprints are unique. Okay, you will get an unique 6-digit code. That means there will not be any second one. It will be completely different from others. Your fingerprints are completely different from all other fingerprints in the world. So your fingerprints are unique. This is an unique opportunity. That means you will never get this opportunity again. Important. Important we all know. Essential. Essential also we know. Right, I am not discussing this. Essential is completely necessary. Essential ingredient, essential aspect, essential part, etc. Furtive. Furtive is you behave in such a way as as if you are keeping that as a secret. That shows you want to keep something secret. I don't want to be noticed. Okay. The secretary looked almost furtive when I walked in. Okay, that means she furtive means you are sensing that she wants to keep something secret. That is furtive. She gave a furtive glance over her shoulder. Okay. So baffling is confusing. We discussed again. Fleeing is running away. Haste is doing fast. This also we have discussed. Haste is doing what? Done very quickly. When this results generally in something bad. Hasty departure, hasty meal, hasty farewell, etc. She regretted her hasty words, etc. Stealthy. Stealthy is done. Stealthy animal. Cat is a stealthy animal. Stealthy movement. Done things quietly and secretly. That is stealthy. Furtive is equal to stealthy. Accolade. Accolade is praise or award for an achievement. Praise or an award. Award is definitely a synonym. Welcome. Welcome is a greeting when someone arrives. When you like someone that comes, welcome to our home. Welcome to Bangalore, Hyderabad, etc. That is welcome. Affection. You all know affection is feeling of love, feeling of liking, etc. Parents have a lot of affection for their children. That is affection. Arrival also we know. The train is arriving at 4 o'clock. Right. Arrival is the act of coming. Okay. The plane arrives at so and so place. Arrivals and departures, etc. Cool. So I think we have covered another 125 words in this session. Right. 25 into 5. Hope you have understood this thoroughly. We are taking a lot of examples also. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment and please thoroughly revise these words so that you will never forget. Cool. All the best, friends. Bye bye.